always tracking, always alerting. Storm Team 8.
And good afternoon, West Michigan. A wintry day, feeling and looking like it as the snow continues to come down. Most of the snow that we're seeing is actually fairly light to moderate at this time, but saw some of those heavier snow bands set up further south, and now the snow is moving north. Portions of our area, like Ludington, still remain pretty dry. Look at this system, though. This is not only impacting us here in West Michigan, but actually much of the country, portions of the country that are not cut out or really used to the snow at this time of the year. Further off to the south, a messy situation in Atlanta where they saw some snow followed by a wintry mix. A similar situation towards Birmingham. The entire state of Tennessee seeing that snow as well. So quite impactful really across the area. A winter weather advisory stays in effect for us through Saturday morning. There are some various expiration times, but most of them will be over by about 10 a.m. That's when we'll start to see that snow taper off a little bit, but we could certainly see some flurries into your Saturday afternoon out there as well. We're losing visibility in East Grand Rapids. This is a pretty sharp decline over the last 2 hours or so here as you see those snowflakes come down. It's 23 degrees, but it's quite breezy. Those winds are coming from the south at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, and that's dropping your feels like temperature barely holding on to those double digits at 11 degrees right now. Now, temperatures today will reach about those mid to upper 20s. Again, feeling like the teens, though, thanks to those winds. Tonight, we'll drop down to those low 20s and really hold on to at least double-digit feels like temperatures, so a little bit of positivity there. All right, looking at your futurecast here again, the snow really, the heaviest snow, I should say, continues between now and about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. Then it will become a little bit more scattered. We'll see those wind shifts. They'll be coming from over the lake, so our lake effect component will kick in a bit. Now, by Saturday afternoon, most of us should be left behind with dry conditions. It will be cloudy out there and still a little bit windy behind this system. And those winds from the south will actually feed in system number 2 that we're tracking on Sunday. We'll talk snow totals again between now and Saturday morning. Vast majority of us will get away with about 2 to 4 inches. There will be locally higher totals. Like any good lake effect system that we see kick in, there's always pockets where we see anywhere from like 5 to 7 inches, and that's what we could find in this blue area, really stretching along portions of I-94 and 196. But again, vast majority of us about 2 to 4 inches. Now, I want to show you our early week system here. We see that snow continue to crank in as we head into Sunday. That's a system snow. Behind it, we'll see that lake effect component kick in Monday and Tuesday, and that could add some significant totals again in pockets as well. By Wednesday, few lingering flurries possible, but we'll see some drier air work in. So it is a busy start to early next week. And again, your weekend certainly has some snow, especially in that Sunday time frame. Behind that system, it is cold. That's the cold part of our week. 19 on Tuesday, 21 on Wednesday. End of the week has temperatures rise back to near freezing, and we'll actually see some drier air work in there. But again, we could see those snow chances once again pick up as we move into the following weekend. Now, it is slick across area roadways as the snow continues to stick. Want to give you a quick traffic update out there. You'll notice really across the board some reduced speeds in and around the Grand Rapids area and a handful of accidents. The first accident is really that entrance ramp to 196 westbound. You'll notice that yellow speed at about 20 to 30 miles per hour along that stretch of highway as well. So take it slow if that does involve your route. Further off to the south along 131, the right lane initially was blocked headed northbound, but I do think it's since been cleared because we've seen those speeds increase a little bit. Regardless, again, you're going to want to reduce your speeds as we are expecting the snow to continue to stick on area roadways out there. A glimpse at some of those drive times. Downtown to West River Drive up to just 5 minutes from its typical 4 minutes, and downtown to 10 Mile on Rockford up to 11 minutes from its typical 9. So nothing too significant yet. Prepare for that evening commute and this afternoon as we start to see some of that heavier snowfall. Certainly going to cause some slowdowns and delays as you're headed out the door. And again, Saturday morning plans is also when we'll likely see a handful of issues on area roadways. Plan accordingly.
Yeah, I'm going to have to slow it down out there, that's for sure. Sarah, thank you.